Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube. This is Outlaw Living. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a knife review for you all. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a very long time, just never got down to it. I have a really big knife collection, so I'm going to be basically holding up every single knife and showing them to you guys. The first one being this. I don't use this as much as I'd want to because I don't like this end at all. It's just feels like it's low quality and it's going to break. I bought this at a yard sale like I want to say 6 years ago, and I've never used it. Um, this next knife is old. It goes back really long time. I used to be in Boy Scouts, and this was the knife that we used in Boy Scouts for whittling. We had to get our whittling chips and stuff, and this was the knife that was used for that. This next knife was actually one of my first purchases of a knife that wasn't at a yard sale. I got this knife at Walmart, really liked how it looked. I really liked the blade. I like the Ozark Trail products. This next knife was given to me by a family friend years ago, and it is Dale Jr. It is really kind of broken and beat up, but that's just how old it is. The next knife I have is a fire themed knife. Um, there we go. Got firefighters on it. Got the flag. Don't remember how this one opens. Oh yeah, I did. That's what the blade looks like on this one. Again, I don't carry this one as much as I would like to, but I'm really going to start. So the next knife I have is this little mini one that can go on a keychain. Again, a decent quality knife. The next knife I have, and I think every guy should carry these, is that's just something with me though. I think every guy should have one, and that is a multi-tool. There is different types of multi-tools. You never know when you're going to need one, but this has got a knife, screwdrivers, bottle openers, stuff like that. I think for a man, this is a must-have. This next knife came from a friend. They actually sent it to me in the mail. I've never used it, but I'm going to start. It's got a nice big blade on it. Again, I don't really care for the plastic. This kind of quality plastic, I feel like it's going to break on me. But this is a knife I am going to have and going to use. So this next knife came from the same person. Got a nice sized blade on it. It's a little bit better quality. Never even used it yet. There's a lot of these knives I've got and then I've just never used. They've literally just went to my collection. This knife came from the same person. Don't use it much, don't really know much about it, but I do know it's got a nice small blade on it. Blade's not too big. This is one that you probably just use for a package or something. Now, this next knife is very sentimental to me. This next knife that I'm showing you guys is very important to me. It's also very sentimental. This was my grandfather's knife. My grandfather passed away back in 2010, and whenever I started collecting knives and getting really big into collecting them, my grandmother gave me this. This was a knife that my grandfather carried on him a lot of the times. He really loved eagles, so that's why it's got the eagle and the flag on it. This next knife kind of goes with the theme of the channel. It's got that old, classy look to it. Midwest, Jesse James. I've actually carried this knife quite a bit. It has a lot of wear on it, as you can see. This next knife to me is really special to me, because this was given to me as a birthday present from a family member who had passed. It's blue. It has a really decent sized blade on it. I really like the way that looks, to be honest. The next knife I have is this one right here. It came from the same person that sent this knife and the other three that I showed. I've never used it, but they've had some use on it before they had given it to me. So there's that, and the blade on that one is stuck, so I'm going to have to set that one there and work on the blade here in a little bit. The next knife I have is this blue line, because blue lives matter, and it has a nice sized blade on it. I got this knife at a yard sale in my town. This next knife, I believe in carrying a lot of these, to be exact with you, but it is a fire and rescue themed knife as well. It has the seatbelt cutter. Well, it has the seatbelt cutter right here, and it has the window breaker. I believe as a guy, it is very important to have one of those on you, just because you never know when you're going to need it. And let me show you guys the blade of this knife real quick. It's got a nice size blade on it. This knife I had way before my house ever burned down. This knife is really sentimental because it's old. It has a lot of wear on the blade. As you can tell, it's all scratched up and starting to fade away. This knife has had a lot of use, and I'm so glad I still have it. This is the fire department edition though. I also have the same edition of one of those knives, but this is an EMT edition. It has the blade on it that says paramedic. The blade on this one needs a little love, because let me show you. When you open up this knife, the blade wants to wiggle, but that's okay. Then this next knife, I got at a yard sale as well. Haven't used it as much as I'd like to, but I have used it. It has got the Confederate flag on it and a bunch of Confederate soldiers. That's what the blade of this one looks like. Barely has any use, but I want to change that and use it more. I don't like the shape of this knife's blade, but this is another firefighter knife, and it needs a little bit of love. This is the blade on it. That is not good at all to have a blade that's like that. Okay, this knife came from the same person that sent the others. I've never used this knife, and to be honest, I don't think they have too. It's just collecting rust. So I'm going to make that one everyday carry. This is an old timer knife. It's got the nice carrying case and all that. This is a really good knife too. I really like. I got this one off of Temu. And the blade looks like a shotgun. It even has a light on it. Okay, so I'm getting down to my last row of knives here. This next one, really sentimental to me as well. This was yet again another one of my grandfather's. That's why I have two that are kind of like multi-tool. I got this one for my birthday through a family member, and then this one was my grandfather's. Next knife, it's another one that's like this one here, but this one says law enforcement. Okay. The next knife I have, or the only reason why I got this knife is it reminded me of my grandfather, and he would have loved it if he was still here. It has the eagle, and it has the flag in the background. And whenever you open up the blade, you have the American flag all over the blade. I have used this knife quite a bit. Okay. The next knife, I believe, as a guy, all the guys should carry one of these because you never know whenever you're going to need it. But this is another multi-tool. But carry this in a toolbox, just in the glove department or something, because you never know when you're going to be out somewhere and you're going to need a nice set of pliers, and you have it. Plus, it has the other stuff that all the other knives have. You have bottle openers, you have knife. It's really great quality. Got a knife with a jigged blade, and I honestly say carry that. Next up, I have another fire issue knife. I have a lot of these. It has the seatbelt cutter, the window breaker. The knife says fire department, but that's what that looks like. Yet again, I have used this knife quite a bit. And then my last one is another fire issue knife, and this one is in better quality blade wise than this one. But that's going to be it for my knife review video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I plan on having more content like this in the future. Make sure you leave a like, you comment, and you subscribe. This is Outlaw Living, and I'll see you on the next one.